Okay. So welcome back, all of you. So slowly, like always, we are going to continue our discussion in understanding our Tableau tool. So far we have come a long way for us in understanding the concepts. We have created so many worksheets, different types of visualizations we have seen. So it is a good exercise what we are doing. So today onwards, you are going to get a lot of time for you to practice these concepts. Apply whatever we have done, and you can also create all these worksheets. So let us continue in the same direction and let us proceed forward in discussing some new concepts. Let us try to understand those things. So now, what we can do is, so far, we have been working only with one data set. So if you click on this data source option, so here if you see, I have only orders. There is only one worksheet. The one Excel file is what I'm working with. Now, is it possible to join another Excel file? So is it possible to combine our worksheets? So that is what we can see. So to combine, you can simply drag and drop. So if you drag and drop your returns, then you will be in a position to combine worksheets. So this is what we are going to see. So all of you can follow. You can also do this. Simply drag and drop your returns and put it side by side. So you see automatically it has created one join first. So inner join it has created. So based on the common column present in our data sets, you can create these kind of joins first. So this is a simple join, what we have created, inner join. Now we hover your mouse. So, okay, these options are there for us. Clearly, you can understand what is the common column here. Common column here is order ID. Good job. Order ID is present in our orders worksheet. Then order ID is also present in our returns worksheet. So conveniently, you can select what is the join that you want. So now it is inner join. You can also select a left join for us. You can also select right join. It depending on your choice. What is the information that you want? If you want all the information present in our orders table, orders worksheet, then you can select left join. If you want all the information present in our returns worksheet, then you can say right. Okay, then you can also select full outer join depending on your convenience. So it is very straightforward like this. you can create your choice. So now I can click on my worksheet. So now you see, you have this information for us. So not only you are working with our orders table. Okay. I also have my returns table. So that is the advantage. Orders and also returns. And you can find out what are the columns present in your returns worksheet. So you have order ID and you have return. So in this manner, you can create your joins. You can combine multiple worksheets and you can do your analysis. So this is the advantage what we get. Now, just like joins, okay, you have something called as data blending for us. Data blending concept is also there. So what is this data blending? So if you want to combine your sheets at your data source level. So you want to combine here using your connections. At the same time, by keeping both our resources separate. You can go for something called as data blending. You want to keep the connections separate. At the same time, you want to blend both our resources. You want to combine both our resources. So this is what you have to understand. Now, so if you look at your two worksheets that you have, global superstore. Okay, now I have this. Now if I put my order date, so I say my order date that I have, and I can put my profits. I can put my profits. Okay. So now what is that we are able to understand here is I can view what is my profit for my global superstore business. Now imagine I am also the owner of coffee chain business. I'm also the owner of coffee chain business. Then if I want to see my profits here, is it possible? If I want to see my profits here. So this is what we have to understand. So now let us try to do this. So now connect your coffee chain and then I'm going to say profits. Okay. So now what is happening? It is showing us one message, some warning it is showing us. So what is this warning telling us? It is giving the information that fields cannot be used from coffee chain data source and also your global superstore because there is no relationship. So there has to be some relationship between our two data sources. So we have to blend That is the logic. So here you see it is saying blend your data sources first. Now observe. Before we blend our data sources, let us try to understand. Click on OK. Click on new worksheet. Now, if I put my order date here, I have my date. Okay. And then I have my profits. Okay. Now, you see your coffee chain data source. Okay, is having 2 years. What are those 2 years? 2010 and 2011. Okay. Now, what about our global superstore business? It is having information related to 2011, 2012, 2013, and 2014. So this information we are having. So now there is a possibility of blending our data sources on order date first. There is possibility of blending our data sources on order date. Then it is going to blend based on these common values, and you will be able to get your results. What is the profit for both your businesses? You will be able to see. Now, first thing what you are supposed to do is, if you carefully observe, your primary data sources in blue color first. Primary data source is in blue color. Okay. Then secondary data source is in orange color. Okay. So primary data source is in blue color and secondary data source is in orange color first. Okay, so remember these points. Now what we are going to do is, you can simply remove this. Okay, I want to remove that. And now observe. Go to data, and here you have edit blend relationships. You have to go here. So go to edit blend relationships, and then you have your primary data source. It is global superstore. So fine. This is our primary data source. Good job. What we are doing. Now, what you're supposed to do is go to custom. Okay. And select your secondary data source. What is your secondary data source? Fact table coffee chain. So go to custom. Then remove these things. Click on add connection. So now we want to blend these data sources using order date. So select order date. Okay. And then select year. So this we have, and then from here also select date, year. So we are going to blend on our year. Click on OK. Click on OK. So now, if you go here to coffee chain, you see there is one linking symbol for us. there is one linking symbol. That means we have to understand that we have created one relationship on your order date class. We have created one relationship on your order date. Now, what you are going to do is, if you simply drag your profits for coffee chain onto your Roshan. So now comfortably, it is not throwing us that warning message. Previously, what warning message we got? Now it is not throwing that warning message. And if you see, there is only one value here. Why? Because in your coffee chain data source, if you see, it is not having values for these years. It is not having values for 2012, 2013, and 2015. It is not having values. So this is what we have to understand. Now, it is giving us our values for 2011. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to say filter data. So it is going to filter all your values. It has filtered out. And now change this. Okay. I can say all, I can say bar plot I want. So I have bars here. Then I can say add some text. So what is the profit for my global superstore? What is the profit for my coffee chain business? I'm able to understand. So this is my profits for my global superstore. And these are the profits for my coffee chain. So what is it we have to understand here? This is possible because we have created one blend relationship. This is possible because we have created our blending relationship. So this we have to understand. So this is called as data blending. We are able to combine both our data sources and we are able to manage to keep those data sources separate. That is the idea. Data sources are separate. So this is what we have to understand. So you can save your work like always, and you can click on this option, rename your file, data blending. Good job. So we have discussed this topic. Now, let us continue our discussion on the remaining topics. So if you go here, create a new worksheet. So we have just created a new worksheet. And now, let us try to understand one topic called as conditional formatting. Okay. Now, let's connect to your sample superstore. data set that we have. And then I have my order date. And I have my sales. Change it to bar chart. And now I can add some text here to my data. And then I can simply put my order date onto color shell. So these are the different colors. Now, if you manually go and change, you can manually go and change your colors. Okay. So I can say edit colors 2014. I want green. And then 2013, edit colors. I want something like gray. Okay, so these colors we have changed. Now what is going to happen? If I again create this visualization, if I put my order date, and then if I put my sales, change this to bar chart, and then if I put my order date onto color sheet. So now if you see what is happening here, the same colors what we have changed for 2014 and 13, the same colors only you are able to see here. So whatever visualizations you are going to create for 2013 and 14, it is going to use the same colors. So what we have done is we have arbitrarily formatted. So now instead of avoiding this, you can conditionally format. So you can write some conditions. So add some text here. Okay. Now I can go to analysis. I can say create calculated fields. I can say this. And I can write conditional formatting first. And then if sales, okay, is greater than 50,000, then I can say high sales, else if sales less than 50,000, okay, I can say low sales, okay, else I can say medium sales. Something like this, I'm writing the code. Okay. And I have to say end here. So this is one calculation what we have written. So now what we can do is we can see this conditional formatting calculation what we have created. Okay. So this is what we have created. So now apply this. apply this onto your color sheet. So now what is happening? Based on the code what you have written, it is able to conditionally format and say low sales. So what is the code that we have written? Try to understand the code. If sales greater than 50,000. So here it should actually give me the value. So what is the mistake I've done is sum of sales. Okay, you have to say not just sales. You have to say sum of sales. Okay. So now change this to sum and sales. Okay. So far, okay. Now click on apply. So now you see, let us try to fix that error. So try and put your conditional formatting onto color shell. So now you see it is able to do this. So based on the code what we have written, if it is greater than 50,000 plus, okay, then it is positioned to color this and call it as high sales. Okay, if it is less than 50,000, then clearly it is able to see. Okay, these are low sales for us. So what is that we are doing? We are conditionally formatting. This is called as conditional formatting. What we have done. So based on the small calculated field what we have written, okay, we are able to create this. That is the line. We'll go to worksheet, reset all my cards. Okay. You see previously the sheet number 64 was somewhere here. So now what did I do? I went to my worksheet here. I can say show cards, reset cards. So if I say reset my cards, it is going to go back to the original position for us. So this is one card for us. This is another card for us. So these are called as cards. So you are resetting your cards. So based on conditions, you can format. So we have made use of our concept called as calculated fields. So that is the idea. Now, save your work. And I can call this as conditional formatting for us. Conditional formatting. Okay. This is arbitrary formatting what we have done. Good. Now, you can also do quick table calculations. So we have already seen some quick table calculations. So you can also do this. So how you can do is create a new worksheet and then you can simply put your profits. Okay, put your categories and now change this to text table for us. So you have in the form of a text table for us what is the profits for each and every category. Then I can put my order date. So I have a here. So I'm able to understand what are the profits. So now observe what we are going to do. I can simply right click here and I can say quick table calculation. So if I want the difference in profits, so year on year, what is the difference? Year on year, what is the difference in profits? You can understand. So now simply what you can do is, you can also put your profits here. So you have difference in profits and you also have profits. So 572 minus 289, it is 860 for us. So 532 minus 572 is minus 40. So like this. So whenever you see triangle here, the triangle is indicating our quick table calculations. Triangle is indicating quick table calculations first. So this is what we have to understand. Now, I can also do some more calculations for us. What are they? I can right click here and I can say quick table calculation. I can say what is the difference in percentages. So percentage difference it is going to give us. From the previous year, what is the difference? So I have profits, percentage of difference in profits, difference in profits. And now I can also do some more calculations. I can go to quick table calculation. I can say percentage of total. So now you have percentage of total. What is the profit? So again, you can add your profits like this. So you have profit, percentage of total profit, percentage difference in profits, the difference in profits from previous year. All these things you can do. Now you can also add totals for us. That also you can do. So go to analysis and you can say totals. Show row grand totals. So this is the total grand total for us. Okay, what is the total profit? And likewise, I can go to analysis. I can say totals, show column grand totals, I can say. So I have my column grand totals. So in this manner, you can do some quick table calculations. You can analyze your data in this manner. So that is what is a good exercise for us. Select these profits you can have. You can put your sales. You can do all these things. Now, let us save our work. Rename. I can call it as quick table calculations. Now, I can also click here. I'll show you another example. What is that is? I have my sales. Then I have my subcategories. Where is my subcategory? Okay. I have my subcategories. Good job. Change it to text table. So I have this. And then year wise, put your order date onto your column shell. Drill down the order. So now I have my quarter wise information I have. So quarter wise information is there. 2011, 12 for all my subcategories. What is the sales? Okay. Now what you can do? You can right click and you can say quick table calculation. I want the difference. So same thing. Now on more data we are doing. So you can understand the first one is sales for us. So second one is the difference in sales. So 773 minus 954 is 181 for us. 228 minus 773 is minus 540. So like this, it is computing our calculations in table across manner. Okay, this is called as table across first. So how you want to perform the computation, it depends on your choice. So if you observe here, right click, and you can say compute using. I have so many options. So now if you see, we have selected table across. This is the manner in which you want to perform your computations. Then you can also select table down, you can select. So it is going to compute here in this manner, table down. So click on that option, table down. So you can clearly understand that it is calculating in this table down manner. That is the logic. So then not only table down, you can select pane across, pane down, pane across, then down. So what is pane across is? I'll show you. Now what is happening here? Let us change this to compute using table across. So now what is happening? It is computing like this. Difference. 2172 minus 46 is 2126 for us. But now I want to keep my year separate. I want to keep this separate for us. So now what is happening? It is overlapping. 2012 quarter 1 minus quarter 4. So this value I am getting. So now I don't want like this. I want separate year wise. They have to be kept different from each other. So what you can do, you can select you can say pane across. So now what is happening? $773 minus 954. We are getting it as minus 181. So it is correct. But now you see, there is a gap here. And 548 minus 228 is 320. 46 minus 548 is minus 502. 2172 minus 46 is 2126. So in this manner, I am able to keep my years separate from each other. So that is the idea. So this is called as pane across. So it depends on your choice. to perform your calculations, and then accordingly you can do. That is the logic. Compute using. You can change how you want to compute, how you want to do your calculations. So this is what you have to understand. So compute using option. So this is a good exercise for us. So you can experiment with these different computing options and you can work out. So all this is called as quick table calculations for us. Okay. Now what you can do is you can go to analysis. You can create a calculated field. I'm going to call this as index for us. Index. And now I can say index, I can say apply. Now, whenever you want to understand how these calculations are being made, you can simply drop your index onto your table like this. So now you can understand. Pane wise. So how it is calculated? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 like this. Table across. And now I can select compute using table across. So it is going to compute like this. Two minus 1, 3 minus 2, 4 minus 3, 5 minus 4, 6 minus 5. So now if you change this to compute using table down. So you see it is going to compute like this. 2 minus 1, 3 minus 2, 4 minus 3, 5 minus 4, 6 minus 5, 7 minus 6, 8 minus 7, like this it is going to compute down. Table. So this is what you can get. Now, similarly, you can select pane across. So now you see pane across 2 minus 1, 3 minus 2, 4 minus 3. So this is one set. Then 2 minus 1, 3 minus 2, 4 minus 3, like this. So you can understand using the index function how these calculations are going to happen. You can study. This is a good research work. What you can do. How these calculations are going to happen. You can use your simple index function for us and you can find out. So that is the logic about your index functions. So all these are good things. What we are doing, we are learning in a very structured manner for us. What is this tool all about? Tableau. Now, let us discuss some more topics first. What is this topic is? LODs. What is this LOD? Full form. It is called as level of detail first. So what is this purpose is, if you want to fix one level of detail on your visualization, you can use the concept of fixed LOD. So I want to fix one level of detail. And no matter how many changes I make to my visualization, this fixed LOD is not going to get impacted. So you are fixing this level of detail. That is what you have to understand. You are fixing this. So how do we create this? Let us try to understand. I have my sales. And then I have my subcategories. Okay. Change this rotate label. Good job. And now I'm going to write one calculated field. Go to calculated field and I'm going to say fixed LOD. Okay. And then I'm going to use this formula. What is that we are saying? Fixed average sales. So we are going to say fixed. Okay. I have fixed average and sales. Okay. Close the brackets. So this is the formula what we are writing. I want to fix this level of detail, average sales on my data. I want to fix this. Now, I'm going to say apply. Okay. So put this onto your detail sheet. Now I want to create a reference line with this LOD. So entire table, yesterday we have seen reference lines. So now using this fixed LOD value. Okay, I want to create this. So this is my fixed level of detail, what I want to create. Now I can select custom. I can select computation value. So this is my fixed level of detail. So now how many ever reference lines I can add It is not going to disturb this reference line for us. And also, you can use this value and you can compare. So this level of detail I'm fixing on my visualization. And then I can add more reference lines. I can add, and then I can use it for my comparison. So that is what we are doing. So in this manner, we are saying that we want to fix this level of detail. I want to see this level of detail at any cost. That is what we are saying. Now, this is called as fixed LOD first. Now I'll give you another example, which will help you understand this concept better. Just 1 second. Now, so rename this. I can call this as fixed LOD. Save your work. Now, let us try to apply on a dimension LOD first. Okay, so what is it we are going to do? Put your sales. Put your city. Convert this into text table. Okay. Instead of city, let us have state for us. Let us keep our state. Okay, so far fine. These are all our states. Now, I want to fix my region level of sum of sales data. The region wise sales I want to fix. So fixed region sum of sales. Now put it here. So what is going to happen? If you see here, yeah. Now I fixed this dimension LOD here. What is this dimension LOD going to do? We are fixing your region wise sum of sales. That is what we are doing. Now, I want to have this level of detail in my text statement. So what is the region-wise sales from central? 14,007. What is the sales from east? 41,705. What is the sales from south? 17,309. So now the purpose is I can do a contribution analysis. How much is Illinois contributing to my region-wise sales? How much is Indiana contributing to my central region? How much is Michigan contributing? So I can find out what is the contribution from each and every state to region. So this level of detail is helping me for finding it. So you are fixing this level of detail. We are saying fixed region and we are saying sum of sales. I want to fix a region wise sum of sales. So this is what we are saying. Fix region wise sum of sales. So this is another useful example for us to understand the concept of LOD. Level of detail. So these are good examples for us to understand the concept. So like this, you have some more LODs. You have what you can always apply. You have include LOD. You have exclude LOD. So all these things you can explore. So different types of LODs first. So this we are going to see. So include LOD, if you try to understand, the chart is going to be So take a break here for 10 minutes and then we can come back and we are going to resume our discussion. Take a break for 10 minutes. Okay, good luck. Let us continue our discussion. So I can rename this as dimension LOD. Now observe what we are going to do. I'm putting my sales and then I'm putting my state. Change this to text table. Okay, I have all my states. And then I'm going to put my order date here. Drill down quarter-wise information. And then I want to change my computation to average. So taking the average of sales here instead of sum of sales for us. Now go to analysis, go to totals, show column grand totals. So this is what I'm doing. And I'm saying total all using average. So what is that I've done? I'll show you again. This concept what we are discussing is slightly more complicated. It is called as include LOD. So what we are doing, put your sales. Put your state onto your column shelf. Go to text table. And then change this to average of sales. Okay. Or just leave it as sum of sales for now. Later on we'll do that. Put your order date onto your column shelf. And drill down further. And now we are going to say analysis. Show column grand totals. So this is my column grand totals that I have. And then I'm saying total all using averages. So this is what I have, total all using averages. So now I'm going to change this to average. So these values that I have here, these are nothing but what is the average sale? Okay, just one moment. Instead of order date, put your subcategory. Okay, good job. Okay, you have your state subcategory, then you have your sales. Take the average of sales, go to analysis, then totals, show column row grand totals. Okay. I have my totals now. And then I can say total using average. So these are the values that I have. Now what is it I want to do is, I want to include this level of detail. on my visualization without bringing your state onto your visualization. So what is that I've done is, I have all my subcategories here. And then I've taken the average sales. And now I've computed the average of averages. So I'm getting the value. What is the average subcategory sales per state wise? Per state wise across United States, what is the average of average sales? That is what I want to have in my data. I want this level of detail to be displayed. So now what you're going to do, create a new worksheet. And then I'm going to put my sales. And then I'm going to put my subcategories over here. Change this rotate label. Add some text here. Change this to average. Okay, we have average sales here. Now what I'm going to do is create a calculated field. Include LOD. I'm going to say include. Then state. I want to include state-wise. Okay, average sales. So now apply. And if I drop it here, and then if I change this to average. So you see, this level of detail we are able to get on our visualization. The same values you are seeing without having our state on our data, on our visualization. We are not having our state. So this is what you have to understand. We are including this smaller level of detail on our visualization by creating something called as include LOD. So include this level of detail. What is the average sales per state? I want to see for every subcategory. So this is called as include LOD first. So you can save your work and you can say include LOD first. So in the same manner, you have exclude LOD also. So what is the logic of exclude LOD? Let us try to understand. You have sales. Okay. Then I have my region. So region-wise sales I have. Now I can add some text. And then I can bring my category here. So now I have region-wise category sales I have. Okay, region-wise. Now, if I don't want to see region-wise, if I want to exclude, then what I can say is I can exclude. Okay, and then I can give a region. region wise sum of sales, and then I can close my brackets. So now let us go and fix this error. What is this error we are getting? So exclude the region wise, okay, sum of sales. So now what is happening if you observe carefully? Here, it is only giving us what is the sales for the entire countrywide. Countrywide sales with respect to furniture, office supplies, and technology. So now it is not giving us region-wise sales. Okay, what is the entire sales for the country we are able to get? It is excluding this region level of detail first. So that is what you have to understand. Furniture sales across entire country is how much? 59,290. This is what you are getting. Country-wise sales. Now, similarly, what is the countrywide sales for office supplies? It is 48,577. So this value you are getting. So what is that we have done? From our data, we said we don't want to see the region-wise details. Instead of region-wise, give me entire country-wide. So exclude LOD is giving us macro level of detail. Exclude LOD is giving us macro level of detail. Include LOD is giving us micro level of detail. So include LOD is going to give you micro level of detail, and exclude LOD is going to give you macro level of detail. So exclude LOD. So these are slightly more advanced topics first, what we have seen so far. Okay, the topic of LODs first. So slowly, if you try to understand, and if you spend some time on these topics are going to become simpler for us. Okay, include LOD, exclude LOD, all these things. Now, I'll show you one visualization. So far, we have not used this pages shelf, if you see. We have not worked with our pages shelf. So this is used for animation first. So let us try to create some animation charts first. So put your sales onto your row shelf. Put your subcategory onto your column shelf. Rotate this label. Okay, add some text if you want. And then I can add some color with respect to my category. Change this to entire view for us. And now put your order date onto your pages shelf. So now if you see, there is a play button for us. This is called as play button. So when you click on this play button, it is going to create an animation for us. So let us try to do this animation. Click on this play button. Okay, so year wise it has animated for us. If you want to see for more time, change this to quarter first. Okay, now you are going to see the animation for every quarter. Okay, quarter 4. Now I'm going to make this list continuous. Now observe. So for every quarter across all 4 years, it is able to give us what is the sales value. So if you want to go backward also, you can go here, click on this backward option. It will go backward for us from 2014 onwards. It will go backward. Okay, so this is how you can create small animations like this. So these kind of charts, they are helpful for us when you are giving any presentations, when you are giving any demos during your college project work. You can make use of this animation charts. So you can also control the speed. Speed option is also there. So if you want very speed, if you want fast, so click on this option. Okay, so select that option, click on play button. So now you see it is very fast. Animation is going to be very fast. Okay, now this is medium for us. This is slow. If you want slow, you'll go very slowly first. So you see, it is very slow. Okay, slowly it is going to give us animation. So if you put your pages shelf, this is used for animation. So we can save our work. We can save our work. And I can call this as animation charts. So this is a good exercise. So time is 8:30. Always attendance sheet will be circulated. For one last time, try to fill in your details. And then ExcelR is going to take all your details and it is going to issue this certificate. So try to fill in 2 minutes time. Try to fill in all the relevant details for us, which are important. So attendance link is here. It is there in your Zoom chat window. So invite your friends who have not been able to join. You can ask them to fill in the attendance sheet. Now, dashboards. So whatever visualizations we have created, if you combine them, you can call it as dashboards first. So I'll show you one example. So now observe. So these are all individual worksheets, what we have created. Now we have to combine. So average shipping cost by country, shipping cost, product orders, running total shipping cost, all these things we have. Now, if you see, there is something called as create a dashboard here, new dashboard. So click on the new dashboard. And now you have your worksheets. You have them here. So we have our worksheets. Now what we are going to do is observe. I can drag and drop my sheet like this. So this is one worksheet, what we have added. So whenever you add any worksheet, you are going to see this blue color symbol. That means the worksheet has been added. Now, shipping cost. Again, drag and drop it. So now we added our shipping cost also you have added. Okay. Then product orders, running total. All these things also you can add. Running total. So now what I've created is a simple dashboard for us. So it is a collection of multiple worksheets. It is a collection of multiple worksheets for us. So you have tiled, you have floating option also. So you can float your image. You can put any company's logo here. You can put India map here. You can do all those things. Just like what we have done here. You can put all these things. Okay. So if you observe, I can move it anywhere I want. So this can be your company's logo, your college's logo. It can be anything. So this you can put. So before putting it, you have to select something called as floating for us. You have to select floating. That is the idea. So apart from these options, you have several more options. Adding text. So now what I'm going to do, select floating, select text. I can write my first dashboard. Click on OK. So now you see it has added some text. My first dashboard. So you see now it has added my first dashboard first. So in this manner, you can add text, you can add images, you can add web pages, all these things you can do. Web page also same logic. Drag and drop. What is the URL you want to enter? Google.com or your university or company, whatever it is. So now you see it has added first this URL. Okay, Google URL you have. So you can put it somewhere here, wherever you want in your dashboard, you can put. So later on, we are going to see how to apply this concept. We are going to see your web pages. Now what you can do? Now I can add some blank spaces. So I can simply put a blank space like this. So this blank space, I can use it for creating a partition between my top portion of my visualization and the bottom portion of my visualization. I can create a slight partition. I can add. I can also add some light color. So now you see you have a neat partition here between your top portion of your visualization and bottom portion of your visualization. You have these things. Now what more you can do is I can change the size. So now it is fixed size. If I'm working on desktop browser, I can use this option. If I'm working on laptop browser, so this is the view for my laptop browser. I'm full screen. So this is the adjustment for full screen. So in this manner, I can change my sizes. What I can do? You can change your sizes. Now, fixed size is there, automatic is there. So if I set automatic, now you see comfortably on whichever screen you are using, it is going to automatically get adjusted. And now this is a complete picture first. It is giving us all the information in your dashboard. So you have different options here. You can select fixed size, automatic, per range, depending on your choice. If you don't know what is the end device on which the customer is going to work, then you can simply select automatic here. I can continue. Simply select automatic. Now observe. There is also something called as device preview. So what is this device preview? Click on. And now you can select what is the device type. I'm working on desktop. So now desktop can have different options. iPad, if you're working on iPad, this is the iPad. If you're working on medium desktop monitor, this is your view for medium desktop monitor. If you're working on large desktop monitor, this is for large desktop monitor. So likewise, you can also go for tablet. So if you're working on tablet, I can select all these options. Am I working on iPad mini? Am I working on iPad 10.2, Nexus, Samsung Galaxy Tab? So all these things, depending upon the end device, you can work out all these things. Depending upon your choice. So similarly, phone. Okay, is there any phone on which you are going to view this? Okay, remove this lock. Select the phone, iPhone 7 Plus, Samsung Galaxy Note series. So depending upon what is the device, I can change my views in this manner. So if you want to come out of it, you can simply go to default. Okay. And then you can come out of this device preview. So in this manner, you can decide what is the device on which my customer is going to view the dashboard. And accordingly, I can set my dashboard. Now observe what we are going to do here. Filtering, I'll show you. There is this option called as filter. So if we click this option, it is going to apply one filter. So now if I click anywhere here, now if I click, what is happening? My other two sheets are changing. If I click India, my other two sheets are changing. So what is the shipping cost for shipment? What is the running total shipping cost for shipment? All this information with respect to India, you are able to get. Now, if I want Russia, I can click on Russia. Then it is going to give me the information. What is the shipping cost for shipment in Russia? What is the running total shipping cost in Russia? This is called as interactiveness. So we are able to create our dashboards interactive. Changing the filter, your worksheets are changing first. So now if you don't want it, you can simply remove it and you can keep it as. Now you go here. You can select market, click, and you can say apply to worksheets. What is the worksheet that you want to apply to? So I'm going to say selected worksheet. I want to apply my filter on these two worksheets. Click on OK. Okay, so far fine. Now if you see, I'm saying apply to worksheets and I'm saying to selected worksheets. So select your worksheet like this. Now, if you change this thing to Africa, so now it is giving us shipping cost for all shipment and running total shipping cost for Africa. And then you can say Asia Pacific, only giving for Asia Pacific, what is the shipping cost and running total shipping cost. Now, if I change this to USA, Canada first. So my worksheets are changed. So this is how I can make my filters global or I can make my filters local. It depends on my choice. I can make my local or global. What more you can do? You can add some. There is some dashboard actions first. So click on that. And now I want to add an action and I want to say filter action. Okay. So give it some name. Filter one action. And now my source is the average shipping cost. So now we are going to apply this action, filter action. Click on OK. Now observe. When I change this worksheet, average shipping cost. When I select what is happening, shipping cost for Russia, you are able to get. What is the running total shipping cost for Russia? So we are able to trigger some actions. We are able to introduce some. So this is related to your India. What is your shipping cost? What is your running shipping cost first? In the same way, just like highlight action. Go to actions, add an action, highlight action. Click on OK. So you can say highlight 10 action. And my source sheet is shipping cost, running total shipping cost. This is my target sheet. Now what we are going to do is, I'm going to say hover and click on OK. So now if you observe, if I simply hover my mouse on this sheet, it is going to highlight this sheet. So observe, if I this mouse, so you see audit action. It's called as highlight action. So we have seen filter action. We have seen highlight action. That is the logic. So all there for us to increase the interactiveness among your dashboards. So now observe what we are going to do. Just 1 second. Let our file get loaded. Okay. So now if you see, you have a couple worksheets here. Okay. Let's create our dashboard. New Zealand cities is there, drop it here. And then you have New Zealand sales, you can drop it. So these are all the different cities in New Zealand, what we have created here. Now, let us create one web page. Okay, so my web page, wikipedia.org. Okay, click on OK. Now you have your Wikipedia. Now what we are going to do is go to Google. And then we are going to say India Wikipedia for us. Okay. I'm saying India Wikipedia. I want this link. I want to use this link. And then I'm going to say dashboard actions. And then add an action, URL action. So hyperlink dot action is what we are creating here. And then my source sheet is given cities, that is fine. And then wikipedia.org, enter the URL here and change this. Change this India to, change it to cities. So now what is going to happen? Observe. Click on, here you have to select this option, select and click on OK. Click on OK. Now, when I click on Christchurch, what is happening? It is giving us information about the city, Christchurch. So when I change my city now to Auckland, what is happening automatically? It is giving you information about the city. City, Auckland. Okay, now if you change your city, okay, click on some city, Wellington, Porirua, this city. So based on that city, we are able to display the information about the city. Based on that city, if you city value here, okay, any city I can give. And then automatically my Wikipedia page is going to get updated first. So you see, it is getting updated. So this is called as URL action first. So this is talking about. That is the idea. So in this manner, it is possible for us to make interactive dashboards. we can make interactive dashboards. So I've used actions, I've used my filter action, I've used highlight action, I've used my URL action. This is called as the URL action. So in this manner, our job is to create these kind of dashboards, and we are supposed to share this work with our clients or managers. So this is the end product, what we are supposed to create. So this is the idea, what you are supposed to have. So keep all these points, what we have discussed at the back of your mind. And then we have successfully completed all our concepts, right from R programming to Tableau. So try to practice all these concepts whenever you find time. It is a very useful exercise, whatever we have discussed so far. So try to apply these concepts. So the more you practice regularly, then the more comfortable you are going to become with this tool. Okay. So far we have thoroughly enjoyed all our sessions. Thanks a lot for your patience, for sitting through all our sessions and understanding all these concepts. So I hope you have learned new concepts, understood different tools, how to work on them, and how to apply these concepts. So going forward, I hope all of you have filled in your attendance details. So ExcelR is going to process all that information, and then very soon, based on your attendance, you will be getting your certificates. ExcelR is going to take care of that. So all of you try to fill in your details, and all the very best for your future. And keep in touch. Always try to work on the tool as much as you can. And accordingly, try to understand the concepts. So till next time, take care. Thank you very much. And all the best for your future. Good luck.
Guys, be there. I just want to inform you one notice. Please don't leave the meeting. Hope my voice is completely audible. Can you confirm? Anybody please post message. Okay. So I just want to inform you that those who attended 60 and more than 60% of attendance, they will receive their certificate within next 5 to 6 working days via their registered email ID. Okay. I will explain once more. Those who attended 60 and more than 60% of sessions, they will receive their certificate via the registered email ID within 5 to 6 working days. Okay. And one more thing, we are coming with new program, automation testing and DevOps. And the program is going to start from 8th August. So if you want to register for that, I just pasted the message in chat box. Please register for that. One moment, I will post the message. Okay, regarding to the certificate, Sachin, you have any query regarding certificate? So we are coming with new program from 8th August. And the program name is Automation Testing and DevOps for 30 hours. Please click on the registration link I already shared in the chat box and register for the program. It's 30-hour program. If anybody is any question, please type in chat box. Yes, to it, Sayed. You have any question? you are not able to unmute, please post your question in chat box. Apurva, the course name is Automation Testing plus DevOps, and it's for 30 hours from 8th of August. Ved Kharad. No, it's absolutely free. Same like our regular session of yes, same like R and Tableau. There is no any fees and time will be same 7 to 9 p.m. Okay. Vrushab, I want to join for artificial intelligence. Actually, in the month of April, artificial intelligence is already done. If you want to access of that course, just post your email on edl@excelr.com. I will give you the access of that classes. You will get the recording sessions, but you are not able to get the certificates. I posted email in chat box. After 5 to 6 days, if you are facing any difficulties regarding a certificate, please post email on edl@excelr.com with your details like mobile number, your name, college name, and your email address. I will help you on the certificates. Jyoti, Amar sir, actually I still have not received a certificate for there of the previous EDL course of ExcelR. What can I do? Jyoti, please post email on edl@excelr.com. I will help you with course name. For which course you didn't receive the certificate, I need to check your attendance. Then I will send you the certificate. Anything else, guys? I hope everything is clear. So will Sagar, sir, what about industrial evaluation? We will inform about that, Sagar. You will get the information on your email ID when you are going to start the industrial evaluation. Don't worry. Sachin, any new free certification for students? Every month there is any. Every month we are coming with any one program. You will get the information on your email ID. For August month, we are coming with automation testing plus DevOps. Okay, Shubham. Post your email address on edl@excelr.com. I will give you the access of same classroom, artificial intelligence. Once again, I will explain you regarding to the certificate. Those students who attended 60 and more than 60% of sessions, they will receive their certificates via their registered email ID within next 5 to 6 working days. Okay. When will have material online? Yes, available. Yes, Sachin, you will get all material day-wise in LMS within next 2 to 3 days. Don't worry. Okay, regarding to the new course, I will paste registration link once again, and the course name is Automation Testing plus DevOps for 30 hours. We are commencing from the 8th August, and the time will be same 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. and it's for 30 hours. Okay, guys, hope everything is clear. If anybody have any question, please post a message. Sohed, you raised your hand, but I'm not able to unmute you. Can you please post your query in chat box? I will help you on the same. Sagar Mahajan, sir, in AWS, which are the topics covered and in which month will it be held? Sagar, please send me a message on email. I will send you the agenda of that program and all details. Shruti Bhag, where will be the attendance will be displayed? The attendance list. You will receive the certificate. You are not going to get the all attendance data. Sachin, you again, but any chance to free advanced Excel course material? Sorry to say you, Sachin, but advanced Excel material is not there. When the material is available, I will let you know. Please drop a email on edl@excelr. I will drop a mail in chat box once again. Shruti Bhag, you will check only the attendance list or the session we have attended. Shruti, we check all the data of attendance and certified with the certification. Don't worry. Bhuvneshwar Srinivas, sir, we can access all the recording even after the course is finished, right? Yes, Bhuvneshwar Srinivas. You are able to attend the all access of all recording and the material in LMS lifetime. Sagar Mahajan, thanks for guiding forward. Yes, Sagar, you're welcome. Uh, yes, you will receive your certificate on your registered email ID. No need to worry. So I hope everything is okay now. Sai Ramaya, when will the React.js classes start, sir? There is no plan for now React.js. We will inform you on the same. Okay, guys. Natarajan, you can end the session now.